What is up? How's everybody doing? So I checked out a movie that I hadn't seen in quite some time. Probably, man, at least 10, 15 years. And it was a movie I didn't really care for. From what I recall, I don't remember liking it. So it had been a while, and I was watching some horror movies, and I figured I'd give this a shot because it's one of the ones that I remember the least amount of. And I'm talking about Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. I want to start off by saying I was pleasantly surprised. I actually really found myself into it and liking it, and overall, I enjoyed it. I don't remember liking the film this much when I had first watched it when I was younger. Man, it had a lot of good things about it. So I'm going to start off with the positives. First and foremost, the kills in this movie are great. They really, really did an excellent job getting some gruesome, nasty, just brutal kills. My favorite kill, maybe in the entire franchise, and definitely in this film, was where Michael kills the dad, John Strode. And it's not quick either. This is a very long kill. It is absolutely brutal, graphic, and disturbing, and it's just unbelievable. You know, the guy's getting electrocuted while he's stabbed, and he's just like foaming at the mouth, and it culminates with his head exploding. Just an unbelievable kill. I mean, they spared no expenses in this movie with kills. I actually liked Paul Rudd. Even though knowing him as I know him, I still think Paul Rudd is very believable in this role. I thought he did a good job as Tommy Doyle. I thought the main girl, Kara, she was a solid actress and her performance was good. The pace of this movie was really well. It's very creepy and dark and has a real edgy tone to it. There's not much humor, but even when there is humor, the feel of the movie is really, really dark, and I enjoy that about it. I like the lighting in this movie. I think it was done well. Some of the scenes where, he's killing in the hospital and the light is flashing on and flashing off, thought that was done really well. To me, this feels like a very dark, aggressive, angry Michael Myers. He's just brutal in this, and the way they filmed it and everything was done very well. We got Dr. Loomis back. Anything he does is great. Donald Pleasance is one of the greatest actors ever. If you get a chance, he has done so much in TV and film, and he also makes an appearance in Columbo. Even in that episode of Columbo, you could tell, he just had a way about him and a presence, and he just had a command, and there's something about him, the way he acts. You want to watch him, whatever he's doing. So that was awesome to have him back. The plot of the film, I guess I really didn't understand too much. I'm still trying to understand exactly what the doctors and Dr. Wynn and all them with the cult and all that, what with the baby. And I'm still not fully understanding what they were going for with that. Miss Blankenship, it was cool to see her, who doesn't really say anything in the first part of the movie. She's got this really dark, cryptic story about Halloween and the story of how it goes back, and she's telling it to the little kid, and he's just getting freaked out. The ending, I thought, was good. Tommy Doyle beating the shit out of Michael after he had put, I don't know if it was a tranquilizer or if it was poison. He put 5 huge needles of whatever it was into him, and he just beat the shit out of him, and his just face was just bubbling, just, I don't know if it was blood or just foam, or it was a cool scene just to see him taking down Michael. I know there's a different version of this movie. I think, I don't know if it's a producer's cut or whatever, but I haven't seen that yet. I need to get around to check that out. As far as the negatives, I didn't like the mom. I felt like she was just kind of like the typical, kind of 50s mom that doesn't have a say. And I guess, I don't know if it's a negative or positive, but I absolutely hated the dad from the start. He's a abusive, overly aggressive, just a total douche. He talks down to the wife, he talks down to the daughter. Some of the interactions he had with the daughter made you just go God, I cannot wait till Michael gets a hold of this guy and kills him. And his dialogue towards the daughter regarding not wanting her there and telling her she's not welcome, and they really did a great job of making you hate this guy it wasn't even like a guy that you love to hate. It's just a guy you absolutely despise. His death didn't come soon enough, but I tell you what, man, it was so worth it when he was taken out. Another thing that I did not like, the mask. I thought the mask was horrible. It just looked weird, and the hair looked all weird. I don't know what mask they used, but it was in my opinion, it was pretty brutal. Not a huge fan of the guy playing Michael Myers. His walk, the way he kind of moves at times, I don't know. He had almost like a strut about him that didn't fit that Michael Myers character. Would I have liked to have had Donald Pleasance have a different send-off? Yeah, probably. I think maybe he deserved something a little more than just, the screen goes black and you hear him scream. So maybe would have liked to have had a different outcome with him and a bigger finale between the two. Loomis talking to him at the end, and who knows, having Michael kill him or, them killing each other. I just felt Donald Pleasance deserved a little more for his final role in that. I thought they kind of sold it short for a guy who essentially made this franchise what it is. So, not a huge gripe, but, I just would have liked more for that. Other than that, there's not too many negatives on it. The whole party scene was kind of pointless to me. I didn't see a whole lot of, the DJ guy. I don't really know where his place was needed in the movie. So I feel like they probably could have skipped out of that part. It didn't seem like it needed to be there, like it was just filler. But overall, after watching this movie again, I will say I really liked it. I did not expect to like it as much as I did going into this rewatch, and I would recommend it. I think it's worth checking out. Thank you for stopping by. Let me know what you think of the video. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Like it, don't like it. Leave me some feedback, positive or negative. The feedback always helps me. And if you like, subscribe to the channel. I will be putting out some more horror movie themed reviews. Just want to say thank you to everyone and have a good day.